Can we just get Taron Egerton an Oscar nomination? Like, isn't it time? Like, come on.
Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor.
Rocketman! I bet you thought I was going to use Rocketman for the song, didn't you? You think I'm predictable. So Rocketman is a fantastical biopic about Sir Elton John, one of the most electrifying musicians to ever live. He's up there with like Freddie Mercury and David Bowie. Interesting that they're all British, but that's beside the point, maybe. I should probably warn you now, I'm going to be comparing this movie to Bohemian Rhapsody in a couple different spots. I hope that's not a turn-off for you, but the first way that I'm going to compare the two is that they're very similar in that they show like how the guy, be it Elton or Freddie, got from just being a fan of music and loving it to how they became a superstar, and how drugs and partying and homosexuality played into their lives, and how it made them, you know, lose friends and family, and how they couldn't find happiness even amongst all their money and success and fame. And it's interesting that we have so many movies like this, Star is Born, Bohemian Rhapsody, Rocketman, that are focused more on, you know, the person behind the music than the music itself, because music is just music. If you don't have a person behind it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. And in this movie, Sir Elton John is played by Taron Egerton, and he is glorious. He's fantastic. I love him. He makes it seem like Elton has this superpower where he can walk into a room and absorb the atmosphere, nullify it, and then exude his own, be it happiness or sadness or anger. No matter what Elton is feeling in this movie, you'll feel it too. He just gives off vibes of whatever emotion he's choosing to put forward. It's amazing. So, of course, when he's sad, it's a little depressing, honestly. It'll break your little heart right there in front of you. One thing, actually two things that I didn't know about this movie though before I saw it is that it's kind of a musical. Like, it's his life set to song. And also it's kind of fantastical. There's dream sequences, it seems like. You know, there's a part where he's performing his first show in America, and then the crowd starts levitating. I mean, it's symbolic. It's probably how he felt when he was giving that performance, but it's not what actually happened. It's a bit of a dramatization of the major events of his life. I'm sure he had a lot of fun making sure that that stuff got into the movie. And that's another thing that this movie has over Bohemian Rhapsody, is that the person it's about is still alive and can still remember all the things that happened. So it's like, hey, Elton, do you want it shown this way or that way? And he's just like, look, I want all the bad, the good, and the ugly in the movie. He fought very hard to make sure that the real story of his life ended up on the big screen. He did that for us, and I really appreciate it. Also, I know Taron Egerton can sing, but I don't know if he did the singing or if they used Elton John audio. There are parts where I don't think it's Elton, and there are parts where I'm like, I don't think that's Taron, but I'm pretty sure it's all Taron. But I don't know. I don't really want to do the research to find out because, I mean, in my mind, he did all the singing, so it just makes the movie better, so I don't want it changed for me, I guess. All that being said, though, I loved this movie, and I'm probably going to go ahead and give it another spectacular. I've just been throwing these things out like they're beads at Mardi Gras. Rocketman is spectabulous. But Rocketman, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Whatever your opinion is, whatever you may be, educate me in the comments down below. And as always, if you want more videos about movies, then click somewhere on the screen. Probably. Maybe. It depends on if I'm lazy or not. I do this all the time. I can just end the video and move on with my day, but I'm just like, let me say something clever at the end of the video. That's a charm right there. They're gonna love it. Like,